You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. You already know the routine as you enter into the chat. Hit the thumbs up on your way in. Salute to the mods, salute to those viewing, and salute to those who will be in the chat. That's right. We're about to get the party ready. So let's get to it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Salute to Money Meach. Long nights. Let's go.
Solid by the kilogram, fuck it if it's white or tan. Everything I post getting flagged by my Instagram. I'm talking to my little man, I told him to stop, but he told me that he can't cause he in love with them blocks. I love with the block, the diamond chain flooded with rocks. And that powder it'll lock if you cook it in the pot. I got a credit card, but a nigga swipe like a debit card. Free that nigga trick, they gave him life for the fentanyl. Shorty on the Adderall, I'm sitting back smoking while this bitch take her panties off. Nah, I'm not joking, and I don't need the record labels fronting me shit. Give me a phone and a number, I'll be running some legs. I put them on to the story, tell it all night. Trap jumping, yeah, this shit gon' be a long night. I put them on like, I put them on like, I put them on to the story, tell it all night. Trap jumping, yeah, this shit gon' be a long night. I put them on like, I put them on like. My man caught a case and we ain't tripping cause it's federal. Shorty real high, got it tripping off the edibles. On another level with a whole nother devil. Putting diamonds in her face, that's an aftermarket bezel. Riding in the Benz, but this shit on E. It's 25 for the verse, shit, this shit ain't free. You niggas clickbait, put it in his face, change his heart rate. And I keep it packed like the motherfucking Barclays. Bring on this trip and shit, tell me how that raw tastes. Then we bring it back and put it right up in a crawl space. All day, and I'm getting money on my off days. Speeding through the hub like I'm riding in the car chase. I put them on to the story, tell it all night. Trap jumping, yeah, this shit gon' be a long night. I put them on like, I put them on like, I put them on to the story, tell it all night.
Yo, I got a rhyme for y'all. Check it out. Let's get to the beat first. Mic check, 1, 2. This is Floridian Rollo. You been doubting me for a long time. You didn't realize I'm back on the scenes, back on the map. Looking forward to going back to Florida. Yeah, the South is rising. It's not playing games. I love it when I'm in the beach doing my thing. Oh my goodness. Represent most high. You better recognize Floridian Rollo. Back on the scenes, been different places, doing different things, recognizing the truth, learning from the good and the bad. Oh my goodness, I be doing my thing. Oh yeah, that's my slogan. You better recognize cause I'm doing my thing. Check it out, y'all. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. They can't believe we win in different ways. Yeah. See my brother Ringo back in New York. Yeah, since the situation happened with that new breed, that demonic situation, now he's falling. He can't think about what to do content. Oh my goodness, we got the baddies watching us from different elements, meaning different states worldwide. Yeah, we very well known because we speak the truth. They like it's in us. Salute to Brainwaves holding it down. You better recognize because I know how to rap, y'all. I got the rap of the hip hop in me. It's just that I don't be doing as much as I'm supposed to. Check it out, boom, boom. Even though they say I ain't got nothing going on, I got many things going on. It is what it is. Everything takes time. I'm not in a rush. Yet when I get back to the South, it's going to be rising up to a different level. That's why they're trying to keep me in the North because they ain't got too much going on. These YouTubers, they ain't got too much going on like we do. We talk about different current events, different situations going on in the area or the neighborhood or on the road. You dig? When I go see what I'm doing, see what I'm wearing, see what I'm doing, they're trying to monitor me. They can't monitor me because they're monitoring themselves. They're trying to be like us. They want to be like us. As Kendrick Lamar said, they're not like us. They're not like us. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I done told you fellas before to be mindful of these certain situations like DoorDash. These be ladies be trying to get up in your skin, trying to make you look like you crazy, try to put falsified information on you. You better recognize, I done told you before, they can't take criticism. They can't take this and that. They want to punch it out. They don't want to get the real effect. They are crazy. They're obsessed. I don't deal with those type of ladies, man. There's too many of them out there like that. You got to be mindful and cognizant who you sleeping with. Yeah, take that real serious, man, because you might be in line with the enemy. You might be in line with that serpent that he did to Adam and Eve, even Adam, that is. You got to put it in reverse because he went to the man, to the woman, you dig? Mic check, 1, 2, yeah. I'm not done yet. Yeah. Yo, check it out, y'all. Check it out, check it out, check it out. They can't believe we winning because we win in a multitude of ways. We got different situations going on. They like, how the heck these guys is winning? How these ladies, the daughter of Zion, are rising? All of us like, you don't play with a woman like that because they don't play no games. You dig what I'm saying? They'll let you know about yourself because they care about you. And you don't want to listen because you think you're better than what the people say. You got a bunch of stunt men out here worshiping DoorDash. I can't believe it. These simpleton ninjas. Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna get something going on, yo. I'm just having fun with it. You know, I'm just having a little bit fun of it. For those tuning in, waking up, just having fun with the riddles and the rhyme. Definitely salute to Brainwaves Ringo. They be doing their thing. You know, I was in featured tracks with a couple of people back in the days. We was just having fun with it. We used to write stuff in high school and stuff. It's all fun, you know what I'm saying? So they really, really know their stuff. You did. So don't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get up with Brainwaves. I know Ringo, man, he's really serious about his craft too. You know, unfortunate situation because Entity Newbury messed up the whole situation. So I don't blame Ringo for not do tracks with people and, you know, people be acting funny. So I get it. You know, when that time comes, you get what I'm saying? So I'll reach out to Brainwaves and I'll say, we'll have fun with it, man. You know, the backup lyricist, you know what I'm talking about? So, hey, they can't believe we winning, y'all. They can't believe we winning out here. Appreciate y'all tuning in, viewing in the clouds. We'll play this song again. All right, let me take this one off. Just having fun, y'all. Just having fun right now. We always speaking that real focus. Just having fun right now. Because they mad right now. They mad we doing that thing. Listen up. Yeah. Shout out to me. Shout out to New York.
And we gon' sell it by the kilogram. Fuck it if it's white or tan. Everything I post getting flagged by my Instagram. I'm talking to my little man. I told him to stop. But he told me that he can't cause he in love with them blocks. I love with the block. The diamond chain flooded with rocks. And that powder it'll lock. If you cook it in the pot, I got a credit card. But a nigga swipe like a debit card. Free that nigga trick, they gave him life for the fentanyl. Shorty on the Adderall, I'm sitting back smoking while this bitch take her panties off. Nah, I'm not joking. And I don't need the record labels fronting me shit. Give me a phone and a number, I'll be running some legs. I put them on to the story, tell it all night. Trap jumping, yeah, this shit gon' be a long night. I put them on like, I put them on like, I put them on to the story, tell it all night. Trap jumping, yeah, this shit gon' be a long night. I put them on like, I put them on like. My man caught a case and we ain't tripping cause it's federal. Shorty real high, got it tripping off the edibles. On another level with a whole nother devil. Putting diamonds in her face, that's an aftermarket bezel. Riding in the Benz, but this shit on E. It's 25 for the verse, shit, this shit ain't free. You niggas heart rate. And I keep it packed like the motherfucking Barclays. Rank on this trip and shit, tell me how that raw tastes. Then we bring it back and put it right up in a cross space. All day, and I'm getting money on my off days. Speeding through the hub like I'm riding in a car chase. I put them on to the story, tell it all night. Trap jumping, yeah, this shit gon' be a long night. I put them on like, I put them on like,
Yeah.
I put them on to the story, tell it all night. Trap jumping, yeah, this shit gon' be a long night.
That's what's
I
up.
put them on like,
Yep.
I put them on like,
Yo. Check it out, y'all. They know that when I get back to Florida, I'll be chilling in the dome. Oh my goodness, in the Sunshine State with the temperature rise, and looking forward to my kid now. Yeah.
If you're an IT manager dealing with tickets, you must try SysAid. SysAid is an ITSM platform to manage and simplify the entire IT service management process. It has everything an IT manager needs.
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's really going on, y'all? Hey, look, right? Let me tell you something. They know we winning. A lot of y'all is getting into something real serious. You out there getting them numbers up, you know what I'm talking about? Yo, telling y'all, man, we're about to get into something serious. It's your winning season. It's that winning season, y'all. Yo, I'm enjoying so much of what I'm doing because it's like, if you don't enjoy what you're doing, then what's the point of, doing what you say you're going to do if you're not going to enjoy it? You get what I'm saying? And so it's good to see others enjoying their win in different ways. You dig? Yo, it's getting out, y'all. It's getting out. The Lord is really, really, really telling his people what they need to do, and he's not playing with nobody. Like, it's getting to that point. Yep. It's getting to that point for real. Trending with Sharice is doing her thing. Shout out to her. She's starting to do her live streams. She's getting real good at it. Shout out to her, that young lady doing her thing. Yeah. She definitely doing her thing. Shout out to her man. They doing their thing. The children. Shout out to them. For real. Shout out to Christina. She's about to start soon. Looking forward to it. She getting everything situated. That's what's up. Doe Eyes TV doing her thing. Yeah, shout out to the ladies. Selena Ethereal. They've been doing their thing. Yeah, shout out to the ladies. Shout out to you ladies that don't do content, that participate in the chats when you can. To the fellas and the ladies tuning in. Yeah, everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. It's supposed to be in the 60s here today in New York City. I know it's about 70, 80s out there in Florida. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, keep doing your thing, and as time goes on, you season into this YouTube, you're gonna get your rewards. That's what us seasoned YouTubers know. It's a fluctuated business. At the same time, just like anywhere you go, it's a fluctuated. You have your highs, you have your mediums, you have your low points. It all depends on the season. And it be the time when you don't think you have it going on. That's when you really start to learn more about yourself. You get what I'm saying? Become more creative. And when you work with other people and see them do well, that means you're going to do very well too. So always give the props to the people that watch, that's doing content too. Like Brainwaves doing this thing. We know Ringo's very well seasoned. Brainwaves too. You know what I'm saying? He did an interesting live stream, from a biblical extraterrestrial standpoint. So everybody's doing their thing. to the point that she's losing her mind. DoorDash, she's completely not only went through the door, she just can't even get out of the bed. Her anxieties is kicking in, the pressure is kicking in. You know, I talked about how she think that leaving a 9 to 5 is, it's just kumbaya in YouTube. It's not kumbaya in YouTube. It's not. It's not kumbaya in YouTube whatsoever. So I'm gonna say this though, they can't believe we winning is because we're not even thinking about them like that. They really thinking about us, you know. Say it's crazy how they could get up and think about what we talking about. Oh, let's see what Rollo say. Let's see what Pringles, the Brainwaves trending, Ethereal, Selena, you know, all these other people. Oh, let's see what they saying. Then we're gonna come to our channel later on and use what they say and act like we been doing content. It don't work like that. And people could see through it. The entities could see that they being nonchalant and stuff like that. You know. So I want to show y'all a clip. Y'all know who's going to be epic. Epic back in the news again. That's what Ringo say. Back in the news. And he can't believe that people on YouTube is winning. Now he's flipping the switch. Now he's trying to be more, you know, I'm for the YouTube and, you know, this and that and the third. When not too long ago he was like, I won't ever get monetized. I'm not gonna let my channel be something else. This dude is just be talking out of thin air. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Let's get to it. Oh my gosh. I'm not dealing with his long format. Because now he's trying to do, okay, here we go. It's the ninth one, okay. Hold on 1 second, I gotta wait. Yeah, he's out there in the nighttime doing the usual. Hold on. Where is it at? Here we go. He's doing the DoorDash situation, y'all. Excuse me. He's doing the DoorDash situation. Hold on. Let me get it up. Let me get the volume ready.
YouTube.
Hold on, y'all. 1 second. One second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Now he's doing the same thing. Let's get to it. Hold on. He's doing the same old thing. All right, here we go.
YouTube tips and tricks. What's YouTube tips and tricks? You see descriptions of this nature all of the time. So you know what? I'm gonna talk about a few YouTube tips and tricks. Not that we should be into tricks, but it's a way of expressing how you could do things a lot easier. Here's the things that I'm gonna recommend for you guys, right?
Now he's saying that he has the details of how you could do very well on YouTube. Now he's going the DoorDash train, y'all. We went in different ways. We win in different ways. These people are trying to get people not to win. Epic Mindsets don't know how to win in life whatsoever. How is he going to give you tips? He just recently got monetized. Now he's telling you about tips about YouTube. Oh my goodness. Let's listen to this.
The first thing is actually taking it serious. And
that's Ringo's talking point. You see what's going on? Taking it serious. That's Ringo's talking point. Let's continue.
That means not just posting videos and hitting the refresh button and hoping that you see that blue line just kind of.
That's my talking point. You know, a lot of people look at how much they making, how much views they got. You know what I'm saying? Now he's talking about what I said. Let's continue.
Like, go completely north, right? We can become obsessed with that. You know, refresh, you know.
No, you're the one who become obsessed with your views and who's commenting and, you know, all this other nonsense. It's not nonsense for people to like your video and comment. He's obsessed. He wants to know if everybody's going to comment that watches his channel. He's obsessed about it. I'm gratitude and thankful for people being in the chat. I appreciate those who comment in the comment section. He's obsessed over it. DoorDash is obsessed over it. His right-hand man is obsessed over it. And the list goes on. Let's continue.
See those numbers change so bad. This is not what we want to do. We want to get into being a better content creator.
Ringo's talking point.
And that means whether you are into entertainment or you are into spreading your word.
Did you hear that? Entertainment, spread the word. Ringo's talking point.
If it's spreading your word, because your mission is to enlighten people, you have to be 100% in belief.
Notice if if you don't know this about, hold on. Just like if you don't know that it's about YouTube. Okay, so he has the reason why it's called YouTube. And in this InShot that, you know, his right-hand man lady did for him. If you don't know, this is about YouTube. Epic Mindsets. Now he's trying to get in the algorithm. He like, YouTube, please get me in the algorithm. Please, I beg of you. Please, please, please. I know I said some things and I do apologize. Please let my views get up. Please let my likes get up. Please, I want to win different ways. I want to win different ways of Epic Mindsets.
That God is using you to deliver his.
Here we go with the word God, using God's name in vain. They're going to start doing this a lot.
His messages. Don't try to be like Les Brown. Don't try to be like TD Jakes.
Don't be like Les Brown. So you going at DoorDash? Because DoorDash worship Les Brown. Listen again, y'all. The same person that loved DoorDash, want to be with DoorDash, is now criticizing DoorDash not to be those people. No, she invoked them energies. It's inside of her. Just like them entities is inside you. Now you're mentioning names that you worship. Listen.
Using you to deliver his messages. Don't try to be like Les Brown.
Don't be like Les Brown because he wants to be Les Brown, just like DoorDash. Let's go. He's invoking them spirits. Listen.
Don't try to be like TD Jakes.
He's into TD Jakes and what message got for TD Jakes. Let's continue.
Don't try to be like, don't idolize people.
No, he idolized New Breed. He idolized New Breed. So the video is out there. You idolize New Breed. Okay? You proved that already. Let's continue.
There was a time where I even told one of the brothers I watch a lot of his videos, Brother New Breed.
Here we go. Here we go. He said it. He said it. Let's rewind. And this is my first time watching it with y'all. Listen.
TD Jakes. Don't try to be like, don't idolize people. There was a time where I even told one of the brothers I watch a lot of his videos, Brother New Breed. Back in the days, I'd watch Brother New Breed's videos, And I'd be like, you know, God already has his people lined up, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube. Because before I actually started doing videos, you know, I felt like the word wasn't getting out there, you know.
In layman's terms, he is saying, I idolize New Breed. I told you he idolized New Breed. He idolized DoorDash. It's all coming out. He idolized these people. Listen.
When I would watch a lot of YouTube, other than the Forerunner Chronicles, there weren't many people that was putting the word of God out there. But then I started.
You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Anyway, let's continue. Those people don't. Now, I don't know about the other guy. New Breed doesn't believe in the Bible. No, do you? You don't believe in God. You don't believe in Christ. You don't believe of the 12 sons of Jacob, the God of Jacob, the God of Isaac, the God of Abraham. No, you are the forefathers of your lies, of Esau, from the seed of Cain, from the seed of Esau, and the list goes on. Anyway, let's continue.
To come across a few brothers and, you know, like New Breed. And I said, you know what? God has his soldiers in order, but that wasn't the right mindset. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the right mindset for you guys to have. You know, I don't care what type of entertainer, whether it's PewDiePie, and he has, you know, hundreds of millions of subscribers, you know, people like Mr. Beast with 100 million subscribers. This YouTube's platform reaches across 2.5 billion people.
You see, he wants to get in. He wants to go through the door. Now, I say this. He went through the door, you know, saying now he wants to go through the double doors. He went through the door already. There's no doubt about it. Epic went through the regular door. DoorDash went through the double doors because there's a regular door, there's a double door, and there's a triple door. Okay? So he went through the regular door, Epic Mindsets. Now he's trying to get in through the double doors. He's trying to get that rush. Let's go.
You know, so there's plenty of fish in the sea, in other words. There's plenty of fish in the sea. And
he's talking about manipulating the people.
What that means is that you're able to find your market. Because they are so vast, you're able to find the market. And YouTube is only growing. YouTube is expanding. YouTube is growing. It's not by any means reducing in size. So, you know, I project that eventually YouTube user base will, you know, eventually go to 4 billion, and that will amass pretty much half the Earth's population.
Did you hear that? He's saying YouTube will amass to 4 billion, and that is the mass population. What he's trying to say is we don't want, you know, the righteous people in to get the message out throughout the four corners. We think we're righteous, and we want to manipulate, monetize off of people's emotions, push fear, doom, and gloom. That's what they're pushing over there. We don't push doom and gloom. They do. Let's go.
That's a lot of power. You know, there's no reason why you can't find 1 million people out of 2.5 billion. There's no reason why you can't find 100,000. You just have to, Peace King, you just have to really, you know.
How you talking to somebody saying Peace King and there's nobody near you? Dude, you hallucinating. Listen to this again. He's saying Peace King. This is crazy.
Reason why you can't find 1 million people out of 2.5 billion. There's no reason why you can't find 100,000. You just have to, Peace King, you just have to really, you know.
There's nobody there. There's nobody out there where he at. He's saying Peace King. There's nobody talking. You just in a quiet area walking around doing your videos. Ain't nobody out there. Stop it. You ain't got no dog and you ain't talking to nobody in no street. You're just trying to make yourself be irrelevant. Nobody has said anything to you. Nobody came on your camera and said, hey, what's up, Epic? None of that. Let's go.
Buckle up and focus, you know, communicate with God. You know, get that divine intervention. You know, find the you that you can bring forth and let everybody see that. Find the
DoorDash talking point. He's so infatuated. He's trying to get in line with us so much. Let's continue.
Unique part of you, though, not the average you, not the you that you see in the mirror, the you that's deep down inside that maybe you haven't even discovered yet, but you know you're there. You have to find that person. And when you find that person and put that person in front of the lens and it projects through, a lot of people are going to feel that person.
Meaning, get them caught up in idolizing you, not representing the Most High, not representing Christ, not being on point. You appreciate the people that tune in. You appreciate the people that support. You want to make sure they're good as long as they do what they're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be idolizing nobody. You give props and gratitude and appreciate the work they do. You salute them. That doesn't mean you worship them and idolize them. We don't do that. Y'all want to be worshiped and idol in front of the world, in front of men. Let's continue.
Again, I did a few videos for a lady named Dodash because...
Wow, you see, I'm telling you, I did not watch this video. The Lord's my witness. He did a few videos for DoorDash. Here we go. Let's rewind back. I told y'all, it's to the point like Forever Studio saying, he like, man, you just on point with these observations. I'll be knowing what they're going to say before they say it. Let's go.
A lot of people are going to feel that person. Again, I did a few videos for a lady named Dodash because what I appreciate any sister that makes it, any brother, any person for the most part. But, a lot of my kind is struggling and, this.
You see, he's trying to get her attention. He's trying to get over there to Texas. He's trying to let her know, like, look, we could do something together to get the people to, do more for us and not for the people. Let's continue.
There's a lady that, has went through her trials and tribulations and has gotten to a point where she's become successful because she is able to access the more of her aspect of herself, if you can follow me, and that's how it works, the more.
Meaning she's a witch. He's in the beginning stages trying to get into the mediation of the warlock system. Okay, let's continue.
The more you are able to be yourself, the more real you are projecting through whatever it is that.
Well, brainwaves broke down the projection. So you got to be careful with people that do projection. That's monitoring spirit, trying to be like you, trying to walk like you, trying to talk like you, trying to act like you. So he's projecting his energy on DoorDash. DoorDash is projecting her energy on the guys like New Breed, Epic, Mark the Messenger, and they're trying to project their energy on the masses who's in the truth. They try to figure out how to win like us in multitude of ways. And it's not for them. Anyway, let's continue.
The watcher is viewing you through. You understand? That's how you become alive. That's how you become animated because of the validity of your words. A lot of people think it's all about what you're seeing, but it's about what you're feeling, and you have to give people.
Here comes that trauma bond love talk, trying to get you emotionally riled up so they can steal your energy. If you let them, let's continue.
That feeling, and that's the biggest advice I can give you guys, looking to get started on YouTube. The pros.
So getting on YouTube to lie to get to a certain point is the way to go about it. Okay, it won't last long. It lasts only for a season or two, if that. And the way she's going, she ain't gonna last too long because her lies is catching up to her. You can see it through her videos. Her lies is catching up to her. And somebody said in Ringo's chat, she's trying to get her lawyer. Ringo will sue the ish out of her. Anybody that's trying to say that he's out of pocket what he's doing. He's in the guidelines of YouTube. Y'all guys try to report my channel, meaning try to get me, my videos are not in the guidelines. You Epic, New Breed, Mark the Messenger, one video of DoorDash, they try to, had to review the video. So I know what they're doing. Let me report him. Let's continue.
Pros and cons of YouTube. If you're not that person, you'll get a short run. You'll get little video spurts, but you'll always be bad. And when you are that person, you're going to find out you don't even have to make videos because people that truly admire who you are, your work becomes timeless. People will always go back to your videos. People will live by.
Listen, people go back to my videos of the past, the present, and now. What you're saying is something that we already know. The thing is that in order for you to sit back and don't have to do too much videos, you have to reach a point that people are willing to rewatch your videos from the past, get to know you, and to build a rapport with you to the point that they are bench press and learning about themselves to get themselves better in life, and then they support when they can. They don't have to be you need to do this, you need to do that. If you ain't doing this, you're not a real supporter. I appreciate those who like the video. I appreciate those who view the video. I appreciate those who support. I appreciate those who rock with the platform. I do. Y'all just be using the trauma bond words. You're not using edification because you're making it about yourselves. Anyway, let's continue.
By your words, you know what I'm saying? So, you never have to worry about your videos just being archived. People are going to go back to your, like, for example, my son liked to watch a guy named Corey Kenjin.
You have not talked to your son in a long time. Okay? Now you're talking about your son. You don't have respect for your baby mom shit. You're talking about your son. I'm not saying you don't have conversations with your son. It's just that the way you're saying it, the way you're going about it, you're just trying to put some infinite sympathy, so to say, trying to make her be the villain when you're the one who was not being responsible this whole entire time to your lady and to you. And that's why she moved on. Let's continue.
He'll watch the same Corey Kenjin videos and all of them. He'll watch them. He'll watch the whole Corey Kenjin.
Why he's not watching your videos? Respectful.
Playlist. You know what I'm saying? And, that's how it is. When you have...
It's not wrong of your son watching other people's videos. If he's watching those videos and looking up to that person, it happens. It's just that why you don't have him, be around you, I don't know. It's just that these guys is irresponsible. We already know that. It's the women or the children. It's these guys like this, like Newbreed, like Bart. They're irresponsible men.
Have someone that you really are into them as a person and you can feel them and you relate to them, that's the type of relationship you have, with your community. They always revisit you. And when you do something new, of course they support you. But in order to do that, you got to find the you. If you're just a regular content creator, then your videos will be archived because you're just making regular content. But when you find the you and you say that magic.
He's trying to say that we regular content creators. He's trying to say Rollo's regular content creator. He's saying Ringo's content creator that's regular and Brainwaves. You know what that means? We doing different things. They can't do different things. They have to do forcible warlock for the men, witchcraft for the women, in order to get these quote unquote people watching to boost up their views. And they still miserable. So for us, quote unquote regular content creators, we thriving. Since you want to call us regular. We original content creators. Original content creators videos will last forever, ever. Y'all will be a thing of the past, unfortunately. We won't be a thing of the past. That's what y'all don't understand and overstand. Let's go.
Because you got that download that when somebody hears it, it's invigorating every time. It never gets old. And people always find your content. People always share your content. So that's the great mission when you're on YouTube. Don't think about the money right away.
That's Ringo's talking point. Don't think about the money right away. Yet you are thinking about the money.
A lot of people say, well, once I get monetized, you start to depend on the monthly income. You can look for, and the thing is a lot of people have a 9-to-5 mentality when it comes to business and partnership. When you have a business, you don't think like I have to make the same amount of money every month. You understand that different things impact sales, different things impact business.
You have learned that and combined that talking point from all three of us in particular. You have not thought about this on your own. You bench press and watch us 24/7 to figure out what you're going to do on your videos. Let's go.
Collectively is your success. It's not successful because you are not making the same thing every month. You're looking at what you did for the year. You're looking at what you did in the last 5 years. You're looking at what you did in the last 10 years. You're looking at things collectively. You're not looking at things microscopic like that. Only.
Yet you are, at the end of the day, you still in that phase. See, what he's saying is true because of our combination talks about business with Ringo perspective, Brainwave's perspective, my perspective, and it's all alignment. And so what he's saying is true from our perspective of, doing business, being around people that's doing successful things. They don't worry about, they know it's going to figure the monthly, the sales, the support. It's always value rate. It's not always the same thing. So we get that. Even when you're on a 9 to 5, your numbers change on your check. It's not always the same because you might get an increase from the company, but depending on what you're doing, you might be making $500-600 a week, and then all of a sudden you're like, "What? Well, I get $800 because you got a bonus." Anyway, let's continue.
9 to 5ers that rely on a wage, they're looking forward to that type of consistency because they're dependent on it. But if you have a big month in YouTube, let's say you made $8,000, you don't go spend $8,000 figuring out you got $8,000 coming the next month. You understand what I'm saying? You save that blessing, you invest that blessing. You don't just spend the blessing. So that way the next month come, if you only made $2,000.
Now he's using my talking point. The thing though is, it's nothing wrong investing. If you believe in your product, a lot of businesses spend a lot of money to keep up afloat, especially in these times. They know they can get it back within a year, less than a year, 2 years to be projected. They're not worried. They're not in fear. It's nothing wrong saving because you're supposed to save for your future generation. You're supposed to save. At the same time, you're supposed to reevaluate your savings and start investing in yourself. Let's continue.
Now, realistically, you balance that out. But then the next month, you might make $12,000. You might go 3 months where you only make $1,000. But then the next 3 months, you might have made $16,000. You might have
You're using my talking point. You're using my talking point right now at this point. Let's continue.
Viral videos that out of nowhere, you never know how it goes. So this is a business. You understand what I'm saying? If you look
That's Ringo's talking point.
At CNN, A&E, all of these, BET, the ratings fluctuate. Nobody makes a set amount of money based off of, the viewers are really, what is causing the viewers, and along with a few other things. You understand what I'm saying?
The viewers play a big role. And then the people that put the videos of advertising plays a pivotal role. And then your RCM and your PCM, your volume, that's what makes you more money. The views, the people watching, the people supporting, the people sharing, and then it goes to the level of when YouTube see that people are really into what you're talking about, then they push in an algorithm. And then people will be watching your video. Okay? So titles play a big role. It's just that you can't be misleading people. Let's go.
But mainly the viewers, the types of videos you're making, the type of viewers you're attracting, and how you're making those videos consistent. Because if you get a lot of subscribers because you talked about candy, and then you start making videos talking about mechanics, you'll find that you're not doing the same type of video views because YouTube is going to recommend. It's going to recommend the same.
Notice he was quiet when those guys walked by. He was quiet when those guys walked by. Let's continue.
Same type of vehicle, the same type of video that attracted or that made those people subscribe. So unless you do another candy video, it's not going to support it. So you have to, so that's what I mean. You have to understand the mechanics. So in understanding mechanics, you have to take it serious. You have to understand the community guidelines. You have to understand what they expect from you. For example, when you do a video, and even I'm guilty, I'll do an upload. This one might be uploaded without me doing it, but we all got to sharpen up. But when you do a video, this YouTube teaches you how to be professional. Like if you're watching BET or any network,
YouTube is professional. You have to be professional. It's you're too old for this to be knowing this. You don't realize that. You just realize that now out of the blue. I mean, this entity just realized that. Anyway, let's continue.
The show came on and it didn't say what the name of the show was. You know, for example, The Walking Dead, CNN. It has to say that the first 30 seconds of the show. You know, when you have a video, it has to say, you know, the name of the video and your channel within the first 30 seconds of the viewing. Or you could have.
That is a seasonable YouTuber. The first 30 seconds play a pivotal role of where your content going to lead to. So, shout out to Bubba with Sean, you know, Ringo. They bring the introduction brainwaves. Introduction plays a biblical role to bring the viewers in and to see what you're talking about. And when you season, then you can play music and do the intro like KS did. People could wait 30 minutes, 15 minutes. You have to be seasoned, you know. Yet when you're in your beginning stages, you got to talk. You got to get straight to the point. And then when YouTube see that it's a few people coming in, they bring it to your 20%, they get the notification. All right, let's continue.
Have a problem. And it's not YouTube being tough on you, but they're teaching you how to be professional. So a lot of people run into the number one thing I would recommend anyone do is absolutely read the community guidelines. You know, I tell you guys the significance of reading all the time. Well, this is a time where, you know, this is what I'm talking about. You got to read the community guidelines. If there's anything that I'm going to tell you, that if you want views and you want to do good on YouTube, but you haven't thoroughly read the community guidelines, and I haven't read all of them either. So let me not come across.
He don't read all of them. He's admitting that he don't read the community guidelines. So he's admitting. Listen.
Like I'm painting a perfect picture, but I am reading it, and I'm almost finished. But if you haven't, you know, at least started to read the community guidelines, and you have no idea how you might violate your partnership with YouTube, and a lot of people have to find out the hard way. They get that notification, and then they got to go through all of these different things, communicating with AI, until finally they get human beings willing to look over it, and then they got to teach you about what you didn't read. So, you know, what you don't learn, somebody else, what you don't teach yourself, somebody's going to have to teach you. You know what I mean? And you're not going to want to be taught that way. So, you know, the biggest thing that I can recommend you guys, on top of what I just said, on top of everything I just said, is to master the community guidelines. You understand? Because when you master the community guidelines, you're going to run into all of the pros. When you don't master the community guidelines, you're going to run into all of the cons.
He's trying to say that he got it all figured out and that we don't know what we're talking about. Okay. You're trying to be smart. We know you've been watching what we've been talking about. Anyway, let's continue.
You understand, my brothers and sisters? So that's what I'm going to recommend you guys, you know, do, you know, when you're on a YouTube platform. Again, it's a giant platform that allows you to build, you know, your own community, because it has access to 2.5 billion people. I believe it's going to grow to 3 and 4 billion and 5 billion people. I don't see YouTube going anywhere anytime soon. So, you know, with that being said, you know, you would be at a great standpoint. You understand what I'm saying? You'll build a great foundation by understanding the guidelines so that you don't have any problems with your videos down the line. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, I appreciate you.
Understanding what I'm saying? That's my talking point. That's my talking point.
Time, and I have more content coming to you guys soon. Good night.
Huh?
You see, he didn't do his usual in that video. He didn't do his usual in that video. He probably doing it in the other videos. That's the first time he ain't used the many I call, few I chosen. He ain't do that this time. So listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do something here. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. That's pretty much about it. That's pretty much about it. Thank y'all all for viewing. You know, about to get ready to take care of some stuff. Or let me put this thing charged. Let me charge it. Thank y'all for liking the video. Thank y'all for viewing in the clouds. All right, let's get to it. Let me put back the song. Money Meech. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Sell it by the kilogram, fuck it if it's white or tan. Everything I post getting flagged by my Instagram. I'm talking to my little man, I told him to stop, but he told me that he can't cause he in love with them blocks. In love with the block, the diamond chain flooded with rocks. And that powder it'll lock if you cook it in the pot. I got a credit card, but a nigga swipe like a debit card. Free that nigga trick, they gave him life for the fentanyl. Shorty on the Adderall, I'm sitting back smoking while this bitch take her panties off. Nah, I'm not joking, and I don't need the record labels frontin' me shit. Give me a phone and a number, I'll be running some legs. I put them on to the story, tell it all night. Trap jumping, yeah, this shit gon' be a long night. I put them on like, I put them on like, I put them on to the story, tell it all night. Trap jumping, yeah, this shit gon' be a long night. I put them on like, I put them on like. My man caught a case and we ain't tripping cause it's federal. Shorty real high, got it tripping off the edibles. On another level with a whole nother devil. Putting diamonds in her face, that's an aftermarket bezel. Riding in the Benz, but this shit on E. It's 25 for a verse, shit, this shit ain't free. You niggas clickbait, put it in the space, change his heart rate. And I keep it packed like the motherfucking Barclays. Bring on this trip and shit, tell me how that raw tastes. Then we bring it back and put it right up in a cross space. All day, and I'm getting money on my off days. Speeding through the hub like I'm riding in the car chase. I put them on to the story, tell it all night. Trap jumping, yeah, this shit gon' be a long night. I put them on like, I put them on like, I put them on to the story, tell it all night. Trap jumping, yeah, this shit gon' be a long night. I put them on like, I put them on like.
Yeah. Long night. Yo, this is Floridian Rollo.